Daily Tech News with Alan Smithson.
Good morning. Welcome to Daily Tech News. Today is June 25th. My name is Alan Smithson, and we're going to get into it. The first thing on the list today is, well, this was inevitable. The AI generating systems known as Udio and Suno, which are used for creating music, are getting sued by, guess what, the music industry. So let's get into it. Let's start off with record labels sue AI music generators, Suno and Udio, for copyright infringement. We knew this was coming because you can literally go into Suno and type in a music in the style of Justin Timberlake or whoever, and it'll come out the same way. So music labels, including Universal Music, Sony Music, Warner Music, and a whole bunch of others, have banded together to launch a lawsuit against AI music generation, Suno and Udio, for alleged copyright infringement. Now, the interesting thing about this, actually, if I go over here, is that they're suing for a whopping $150,000 per work in compensation. That means every song they were trained on, they would owe $150,000. Think about that for a second. That is a multi-billion-dollar suit, if not multi-trillion dollars, if they were to be awarded that. But the world's biggest record companies are suing the artificial intelligence song generator Suno and Udio for copyright infringement, alleging that the AI startups are exploiting recorded works of artists from Chuck Berry to Mariah Carey. And it here says, about $150,000 per work, or $225,000. Oh, that's in pounds. Oh my goodness, it's crazy. Anyway, long story short, this is going to be a thing that sets the precedent for AI generating works across art and science and math and everything. The music industry is very powerful, and they will do that. And if you look at the actual lawsuit filed here, so it's UMG Recordings, Sony Music, Atlantic Recordings, the All Blacks, Warner Music, and it has nature of the action from the invention of the phonograph record through the eras of vinyl, cassette tape, CDs, and now streaming and social media. The recorded music industry has been at the forefront of technological advancement. I don't know that they have. I think they just keep suing to remain at the forefront. But anyway, AI and machine learning are the next frontier of technological advancement, poised to push the boundaries and expand commercial opportunities. But with AI's enormous capabilities comes an equally enormous potential for abuse, making it critical, blah, 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 responsibly, ethically, and legally. I don't know that the record labels are all that ethical. They really take a huge percentage and leave the artists kind of high and dry. But that is for a different court case. What I do predict will happen is that the music labels will probably just partner with one of the two, Suno or Udio. My guess is Suno because it's a little bit better. And they will just take a huge chunk of it like they did with Spotify. So I don't know if you know this, but they sued Spotify back in the day for streaming. And instead of, paying billions of dollars to the music companies, they actually gave up a huge chunk of ownership. So now Spotify is owned by the record labels, a large chunk of it. And I believe that's probably what's going to happen here. The record labels will become owners in the large language models that are doing this. Okay, over to something completely new. This is a company called Mix Halo, and they've been doing kind of real-time streaming to phones across sporting events and stuff like this, real-time audio. But now they're offering real-time translation to your phone. So I don't know if you've ever been to a conference where you have to put on the fancy, radio and little cheap headphones, and everybody's sitting there and they have booths for real-time translators. Now that's a job for a lot of people to do that, but these guys have figured it out so that you just use your own cell phone and headphones for this. Check it out. It's really great.
Mix Halo was founded with one goal in mind: to unlock immersive, never-before-possible experiences for fans at live events. We started with our roots in the music industry and quickly expanded to all the major sports, becoming the global leader in real-time audio streaming at live events. Now, we're excited to bring a game-changing new technology to conferences. Providing real-time translation at conferences with multilingual audiences is difficult, cumbersome, and costly. You need to provide headsets and radio receivers to every single person requesting translation. And of course, you need to hire interpreters and coordinate their attendance, their breaks, their shift changes. Meanwhile, the experience for your audience feels clunky and outdated. So we asked ourselves, could we pair our real-time audio streaming platform with the recent developments in artificial intelligence to solve these problems? Could we forever change the way interpretation services are provided at live events? The answer is yes. The answer is MixHalo Translate. MixHalo Translate is a groundbreaking new service that provides AI-generated foreign language interpretation
How cool is that
and transcription
transition?
for live events. We've re-envisioned this whole process.
Los asistentes ahora pueden escuchar la interpretação em tempo real através de seus teléfonos inteligentes e auriculares. Você não precisa mais contratar intérpretes और आप अपने मोबाइल ऐप से जुड़ाव बढ़ा सकते हैं या यदि आपके पास ऐप नहीं है तो हमारा उपयोग करें. L'intelligence artificielle génère un son réaliste e una qualità e accuratezza paragonabili all'interpretazione umana professionale.
All delivered simultaneously and with studio quality audio, direct to every attendee's smartphone. It's a cutting-edge solution for today's live events. If you'd like to learn more about MixHalo Translate, schedule a virtual demo with us at mixhalo.com.
How great was that video? I'm rooting for you guys, MixHalo. Go get them. Over to more deep fakes. See if you can spot President Macron dancing in the 80s. Look at him go. Look at that hair. Look at him go. He's rocking it. This is, of course, a deep fake. This is some people messing around, but you get the point that everybody in the audience is the same person. I thought this was funny. Oh man, is there music? Oh, there you go.
Des idées fatales, regarde l'océan.
Woo.
Voyage, voyage, loin de l'ennui et le jour. Voyage.
Oh man, what a world we live in. All right. Over to Snapchat. Snapchat is introducing new AR experiences powered by generative artificial intelligence, AI, and check it out. Here you go. So they're able to take a video and real time swap out everything about it, make you into a sci-fi film. You can put you in different backgrounds, put different appearances on you, but it's not just a face filter anymore. It's a world filter. And I thought that was super cool. And let's see this one here.
All it takes is an idea to create a personal transformation or to reimagine your world. Breathe new life into the everyday. Or bring something brand new into 3 dimensions. And when you need help, just ask. Gen AI Suite, now in Lens Studio. Dream it, build it.
Gen AI is going to be in everything. Okay, over to this is from AWE, Augmented World Expo, that happened last week. And this is a good friend of mine and mentor, Martin Ented. He runs 3D visualization and spatial computing at IKEA. And I won't play the whole thing, but I will put the links to the chat because I think it's very valuable for those working in the intersection of 3D and retail, but check it out.
Thank you so much. And really nice to be invited to talk here at AWE. So at IKEA, but on a 3D visualization and spatial computing journey at IKEA. But first start, I hope everybody knows what IKEA is. Yeah, I guess so. The IKEA vision is to create a better everyday life for the many people. It's nothing actually in that vision that we should sell furniture. But we are doing that by doing well-designed, functional home furnishing products and making them so as many people as possible can afford them. But giving you some sense of
I'm going to just skip to the timeline.
In 2016, we started doing animations and film and mixing it. And in 2015, we ourselves were talking about large-scale production. So it took us some time. And just to make that note now, everything I show on screen now is computer-made, just so you know. So when we talk about large-scale production, it's these kind of things. And the thing that made it hard for us to do this is that we didn't stop doing photography. We actually do these in combination with photography.
I'll leave you to it. It's a really fascinating journey for the timelines and also the technical the technical challenges that they've had to overcome to make 3D objects, not just of their products, but also of all the ancillary things like towels and fruit and flowers and these sorts of things. Every single thing is rendered in high resolution, and it's definitely worth a watch. Watching my friend Martin on the AWE stage. Okay, over to the Simpsons. Do it again. The Simpsons have nailed it with Marge because they just found an ancient Egyptian sarcophagus that has, you guessed it, Marge. Check it out. There is Marge in her glory in an ancient sarcophagus. Can't even make this stuff up. Like, Simpsons are way, way ahead of the world, and I just can't even with that. Okay, over to, this is pretty cool. Nike and Hyper Ice unveil a heated foot massaging shoe. Whoa! Check it out. The Nike, what is it going to be called? It doesn't even say what it's going to be called, but I want a pair of these now. They massage your feet as you walk. What is going on? Look at how beautiful that is. You got little buttons here for hot and cool. Oh man, it's going to be great. And there's your selector. Oh man, I'm super excited. And then they also have a vest that keeps you cool as well for training and that sort of thing. A vest to keep you cool. Oh man, Nike and Hyper Ice nailed it. All right. Okay, over to China. This is interesting. Rockets are falling from the sky in China. This is interesting. They did a rocket launch recently, and it's saying that the pieces, the debris from this rocket, are falling over populated areas, and they have a highly toxic hypergolic propellant containing unsymmetrical dimethylhydrazine and nitrogen tetroxide, which apparently is really bad for humans to breathe in. So this is not good. And there's some photos of the debris that fell. China, come on, man, you can do better. Don't let your rockets land on people's houses. This seems very unreasonable. All right. Okay. Over to something that you can do to help your body. This is a little pill that has cameras and sensors in it that can take images all the way down your body as it moves through your body. And they've just got FDA approval for this, but check it out. Pillbot is a wireless endoscope that is motorized, remotely maneuverable, and small enough to swallow. So it's a tiny little pill. And where is it here? Yeah, it goes through your gut. It actually has little propellants in it. Where is it here? Yeah, it has little propellers inside that move it around. I thought this was just super cool stuff. I'll put the link in the comments of the YouTube video. Make sure you comment on that. Hit subscribe, hit like, hit the bell icon, hit it all. All right. No assembly required. This is a new 3D printing method. We talked about a couple of days ago about having the idea of a replicator. Tea, Earl Grey, hot, and it just makes it for you. We're getting very close to that. This is a 3D printer that's able to print in multi-materials simultaneously, and they've been able to do that with the help of this wireless LED printing. And actually, this is sped up by 80x. So it's here. Let me just do that for you. But they're able to print structural materials, wires, materials, all sorts of different materials, all in the same substrate from the same machine, real time. I thought this was really cool. We're getting close to being able to print anything on demand. Okay, speaking of things we want to develop, this is a new epilepsy device that can be fitted to a patient's skull. So epilepsy is when you have an epileptic fit and your body starts convulsing. And what they've been able to do is put a chip inside the brain, and it acts as an electrode and can reduce epileptic events by about 80%. And I thought this was just works. It bolts into your skull. It sounds terrible, but if you have epilepsy and your body's shaking uncontrollably, this seems to be something really magnificent for people to help them get through this. And I thought that was really neat. There's a little guy there wearing his headphones, and the headphones themselves charge the device. So very, very cool. And I think this will help a lot of people in the future. Okay, over to some sci-fi. This could be the prisons of the future. This is some sci-fi weird S right here, but check it out.
Welcome to Cognify,
a facility designed to treat criminals like patients. Instead of spending years in an actual prison cell, prisoners could finish their sentence here in just a few minutes. Cognify could someday create and implant artificial memories directly into the prisoner's brain. These complex, vivid, and lifelike memories are created in real time using AI-generated content. Depending on the seriousness of the subject's crime and their sentence, the memories could be tailored to the rehabilitation needs of each subject. The artificial memories implanted by Cognify would be seamlessly incorporated into the existing neural networks of the brain, preventing cognitive dissonance and ensuring the subject experiences the memories as if they were real. The Cognify concept offers a new approach to criminal rehabilitation, transforming how society deals with offenders by focusing on rehabilitation rather than punishment. First, the prisoner is given a choice, either spending tens of years in a prison cell or seeking fast-track rehabilitation.
I'm going to stop right there because that is way over the top sci-fi. I don't doubt that they will probably come out with this because, one, it's better for society if people don't have to spend time in prisons. Two, incarcerating humans in cages is so antiquated. I'm sorry that we got to find a better way. America imprisons more people per capita than any other country on earth, and yet it's the land of the free. So I think we can do better. This may or may not be the solution, but yeah, I think being able to help people get back on their feet, become productive members of society is really the key to that. But anyway, I also don't believe that prisons should be traded on the public stock markets. I don't think privatized prisons are a good idea, but that's just me. Anyway, that is Daily Tech News for today. Whew, what a day. So many crazy things. I hope you have a wonderful day and try to stay out of prison because you might get locked into the Cognify prisoner. Have a great day, everybody. Peace.